The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This quote reminds us that no matter how daunting our goals may seem, we are capable of achieving them if we take the first step. It's important to remember that even if you don't know where your journey will take you or what will happen along the way, it's still worth taking that first step towards your goal. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. The most important thing you can do is know yourself. That's where true wisdom lies, and it's also the only way to gain true power. When you have a strong understanding of who you are, what your needs are, what makes you tick, that's when you can really understand other people and how they tick too. Wisdom is more than just knowing what's going on in the world around you. It's using that knowledge to help you understand who you are as an individual and how you want to live your life. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. This quote is a reminder to let things happen and take place in your life. Don't resist them, but instead accept the changes and let them flow naturally forward. The world is constantly changing and evolving, so why should you resist that? Why shouldn't you let yourself change with it? If you resist change, then the only thing you'll get is sorrow, and what's the point of that? In fact, if you don't resist change, then maybe something good will happen. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. In an age of information overload, it's hard to know who to trust, but this quote is a good place to start. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. It's about staying humble when you're learning and keeping quiet until you've got something worth saying. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. The most successful people are the ones who are content to be themselves, without feeling the need to compare or compete with others. This doesn't mean they lack ambition. It means they have enough self-confidence to know that they don't need to look outside themselves for validation. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and not trying to be someone else. If you focus on your own goals, your own happiness, and your own life without comparing yourself to other people, you'll find that those other people will want to be around you too. The best fighter is never angry. Anger can make you lose in battle because it clouds your judgment and makes it hard for you to think clearly. It also prevents you from being able to see your opponent's strengths and weaknesses clearly, which means you won't be able to win. That's why he says that the best fighter is never angry. They stay calm and focused on winning, even if their opponent is trying to provoke them into a fight. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. They have faith in themselves even when everyone else doubts them. They risk being comfortable and they risk losing security as they try to move ahead and do something significant with their life. Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. Worrying about what other people think of you is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do but gets you nowhere. Worrying about what other people think of you takes up too much time and energy that could be used for something more productive. You can spend countless hours worrying about what your friends think about you, but this won't help anything in the long run. It is better to focus on yourself and live your life as best as possible without worrying about what others think of you. Silence is a source of great strength. People lose their power by speaking too much, as fish lose their water by leaping out of it. When you are silent, you are actually speaking your truth. When you are silent, you are not saying anything other than what's really going on. When you are silent, it frees up space for other people to be themselves and for their own truths to emerge. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Kindness is a word that describes actions that are compassionate, generous, humble, and considerate. It is a way of life that helps us to not only be better human beings, but also make the world a better place. It is not something you receive, it is something you give. It's about making the choice to be kind, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. There are two types of people in this world, those who have been hurt and those who will be. You can be a hammer looking for a nail, or you can be a nail looking for a hammer. It's your choice. The most difficult thing is to find a black cat in the dark, especially if there is no cat. If you think that you are better than others, then it is your responsibility to respond to others in a better way. Consciousness is a blessing and burden at the same time, and if you think you are capable of it, prepare yourself for it. Be careful what you water your dreams with. Water them with worry and fear, and you will produce weeds that choke the life from your dream. Water them with optimism and solutions, and you will cultivate success. Always be on the lookout for ways to turn a problem into an opportunity for success. Always be on the lookout for ways to nurture your dream. So the choice is yours because you find what you seek.